Hi, I'm Jennifer, and this is a very special edition of Movie Talk. Now, I know in my last special edition video I said I wasn't going to be doing another one until Easter, but then I remembered this movie and felt that since February is Black History Month, it was a good movie to talk about. Now, the movie I'm referring to is The Color of Friendship. Now, unlike other movies I've done in these videos, this movie was not a theatrical release, and I don't think it was a DVD release, but I will have to double check on that. It was a TV film movie made in 2000 and first aired on the Disney Channel. This movie takes place in 1997, mostly in Washington, D.C., but a few scenes do take place in South Africa, and stars Carl Lumley, Penny Johnson, Shayada Simmons, and I'm sorry if I mispronounced an actor's name, and Lindsay Han. Now, this movie tells the story of Marnie Bach, a young white South African, who comes to Washington, D.C. on an exchange program and stays with the Dellums family, I can't remember how the name is actually pronounced. Now, this movie actually is about real life people and events, with the exception of Marnie. During this time period, South Africa was going through what is known as an apartheid, and that meant that the white South Africans were being kept separate from the black South Africans. Marnie, being a white South African, was raised to believe that this was the best remedy for her country, but soon gets her eyes open while staying with her host family, who happened to be African Americans. And she forms a friendship with Pipper Dellums, played by Shanani Simmons, who is the 13-year-old daughter of Congressman Ron Dellums, played by Carl Lumley, and his wife Roscoe Dellums, played by Penny Johnson. Now, the couple also has two sons in this movie. I don't know if it was true in real life or not, but in this movie they do have two sons as well, who are much younger. And there's also mention of a black South African activist named Stephen Biko, who was a real person as well, I believe. Now, this movie shows that people of all races can be friends, which is true. And it also opened people's eyes to a chapter in history that I didn't know about until I actually saw this movie. So it does talk about a chapter of history, particularly Black history, that I think, unless you live in South Africa, is not very well known. Now, like I said, this movie is based on true events. You actually can see some of the 1977 news clips are used in this movie. And the people were actual people. With the exception of Marnie, the actual girl who came to stay with the Dellums family's name was Carrie. Why they changed the name, I don't know. Now, as an interesting side note, the real-life Pipper actually wrote a book about her friendship with Carrie and what she believed happened to her after she returned to South Africa, because they do lose contact with each other. Now, I can't remember the name of the book, but I did put it in the description. So if you would like to find out what happens to Marnie/Carrie after this movie, feel free to read about it. I personally have not read it, as I just learned about the book from doing my research to talk about this movie on this video, as I hadn't watched the movie in quite a number of years. I don't even know if I actually transferred it from a VHS to a DVD. I'm pretty sure I did, but I'd have to actually look at my DVDs, and there are quite a few of them that I transferred. All in all, it's a good movie. I'm not 100% sure if it's been released on DVD or not, but I'm pretty sure it has been. But again, I'm not 100% sure on that. And it's just a really good movie, not only about history, but also about friendship and how it can cross color, race, and continents and oceans. Which, you know, back in 1977 was really hard because there was no internet, there was no Twitter, there was no Facebook or Instagram, so it was really hard to get in touch with people on the other side of, to become friends with people on the other side of the world, except through programs like these. So, yeah, really great movie, a wonderful representation of Black history, which is for this, not just for this month, but for, you know, whenever. It's a great movie to watch. So I'm going to wrap up this edition of, the special edition of Movie Talk. My name is Jennifer. Thank you for watching Movie Talk, and have a very nice day.